Okay, so today I will be disassembling the steel wheel Tenet, and I will be cleaning it up and tuning it to what I like. It came really smooth. I put some oil up in here a little bit just to see if it would make it smoother. It really did, so this makes me excited to disassemble this knife. And without much further ado, this is a T8 and this is a T6. And the drivers that I'm using are the Kershaw T-Tools. So far I'm really liking these. Sometimes I use the Boker and Weehaw little 1/4-inch bit tool. I just find that Weehaw makes some extremely high quality bits and drivers. So here we go. And this is the T8. Get hair off of that. Alright. So it's non-free spinning. That's really nice. Seems like someone put a lot of Loctite on this. No, not too much. My mat has, you can probably just see it, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4 spots up there, including a 5th one if I want. But I like to set a driver over there. Oh God. One more. Oop. Is it stuck? No. There we go. Alright. So now, all you have to do is gently take this off. Let me see. There we go. I got it to pop off. Let's get that. Wow, this really doesn't want to come off. There we go. Ooh. And this is the first knife that I've ever had that it has the stop pin already integrated into the blade. Let me just clean that off there. And sometimes I will use a oil, not oil, if I turn it on the right side, isopropyl alcohol. This just happens to be wintergreen. I got it at Walmart for a really good price, so yeah. Since this is a coated blade, I usually don't use alcohol on it. I don't see that it really makes a difference in how you get the oil off of the blade. You can see that it was pretty damn dirty. But what I like to do, especially for the washers, once I get them off, go. I like to put some alcohol on the paper towel, put it in there, and I just rub it around in the alcohol for a little bit. And then in a dry spot, I just like to clean it off. Yeah. Now I'll remember to put this back down first, and then this one on top. Just gonna wipe that. Wipe that. And that's basically good to go. The detent ball is riding up pretty high, and I don't really mind that because it doesn't really matter to me about the detent, but you can see this internal milling is a ridiculous amount. This knife is extremely comfortable to hold because it is not too heavy. It's just about the right weight that I like them. And at this point, I can go ahead and put this back together. Just clean this pivot off real quick. This knife was part of the Apex pass-around group, I believe. If I'm wrong, I will put it in the description down below. And now it's good to go. So I will take the pivot, which is D-shaped, and the only part that really matters to the D shape is on the screw side. So I will have to take note and put this little milled part so that it's facing backwards, because that's the way that it is on this scale. And it looks like I got all of the Loctite off of it. So this is the oil that I use, Hoppies or Hops lubricating oil. It has it says to have a high viscosity and a good penetration. I like to put a couple drops down. Make sure that you get the slightly polished side to go towards the blade. I'm probably over lubricating this, but honestly it doesn't matter. It doesn't truly affect your action. It just gets a little more gunked up sometimes. I don't think it matters too much. And again, polished side goes towards the blade. I like to put a dot or two in the detent ball hole, and then some on the detent path, some there, and there are shoulders on this back here. If things aren't going your way, do not use brute force. That one went in pretty good. That one's not going in. So I will pop it back off if I can. Okay, what's the hold up here? Not much. And that just broke my tool. Great. Oh well, they're cheap. There we go. Got that down there. Got the pivot in. Now, I usually do put a drop of Loctite on this, but I will be taking this apart. A pro tip, by the way, pro tip. You take the blade out of the knife so that you don't scratch up the scales or the titanium steel liners, whatever you have on your knife. And then you just put the back ones in. I don't always put Loctite on the back body screws. So centering's good. Let's do a flip. Oh yeah, that was nice. It's never going to have a drop shut action. Oh, there's the detent being strong. And the coating makes the flipper tab just a little bit slippery. But it will come out every time. Let me see. This is the T8. Yeah. Let me just back that off a tiny bit. See if that does anything. There's a tiny bit of blade play. Oh yeah. And this knife is extremely smooth when you open it. Like, once it wears away the coating, yeah, you can see that it's starting to leak a little bit of oil. Well, that's okay. All you have to do is just wipe it off every once in a while. But there we go. So, I hope you guys liked this video. I hope that I was on screen this time. Oh yeah, that action's really good. This is the first steel will I've ever had, and I've only heard really good things about the actions. Some people said the detent was a little hard, but a lot of times it's hard to get a manual action with washers to be really smooth. Steel will has done that on most of their knives so far, and I am just loving this. So, thank you for watching the video. If you have any comments, please leave them down below. If you like the video, please like. If you didn't like it, press the dislike button. It helps me understand what you guys like and what you guys dislike. Me personally, I have a lot of fun doing disassemblies, but I've only done a couple on camera. So, feel free to let me know how I'm doing. I just disassembled the backlash earlier, and I think that video came out pretty good. So, let me know what you think down below. If you like me to do some more disassemblies, I'm planning on doing one more disassembly here pretty soon. So, again, thank you for watching my video. Please go over and follow my Instagram if you like. It's at Ohio_knife_lover. And this is my YouTube name. It's pretty easy to do. It's pretty easy to find me. So yeah. I'd like to know what you guys think. and I will see you guys in the next video.